It's called Reaction Time and Its Wonders. It took into 5 concepts of chemistry and put them in reaction time. Biochemistry, we each had an energy drink, and then we took reaction time. Light and sound aspects of chemistry, basically, we had dim lights, normal lights, and then really bright lights, and sound. We sat next to a radio about 4 feet away with absolutely no sound, and then at full blast. Thermochemistry by suscepting our hands to extremely cold ice, and then physical chemistry by running 200 feet. Our problem in this experiment was how well does reaction time fare when your body and surrounding area is changed. Our hypothesis for this problem was if we change our surroundings, then our reaction time will change. The materials we used for this experiment were a meter stick, a stopwatch, thermometer, some ice, radio, caffeine, spotlight, a dimmed light, energy drink, and a tape measure. Go ahead, John.
For our procedure, before we began, we took a controlled test before doing the thermo, and then we filled our bowl with ice water, and then we put our hand in it for 1 minute, and then we took 3 tests each and recorded the data. And then we took another control test before continuing with our fatigue portion of the test, where we ran 200 feet, and then we took a reaction test and recorded that data. Then we waited 15 minutes after the fatigue to come back to our normal breathing level, and we took the caffeine. Then we took 1 test every 10 minutes for 30 minutes because caffeine peaks at 30 minutes, and then we marked that data down. We took 3 trials with a dimmed lighting area, 3 with our normal everyday lighting, and then we had a spotlight for very bright lighting. And then for our last one, our sound, we sat 4 feet from a radio, and then started with no music, and then turned the volume on for full blast. So these are our data tables, and then this is a graph of our average datas. For our analysis, for the most part, Mason had the biggest difference in running, where he got much slower, and the full sound he got considerably faster. For myself, my largest difference was in running, where I also got slower, and my fastest time remained the same through the normal light and the fully blasted music. Limitations, we had a lot of outliers that presented themselves, so next time we can just run more trials to get a better test result. And we each dropped the ruler differently, and so we could improve this by having an outside source drop it next time. And then we also use different drop zones, so next time we can set a location and use the same. Observations, we just noticed that fatigue, we got tired and it was harder to catch it, and after the caffeine we were very jittery, so we were jumping the gun when we were going for it. And in our conclusion, we just accepted our hypothesis and we were right.
Over here in this picture, it's showing the thermochemistry aspect that we did today. We suscepted ourselves to 60 seconds of ice. This is Jonathan making the average reaction time graph, and that is me taking a reaction time test. Thank you. That is our experiment.